Hey y'all, and welcome to another Transformer review. We are going to be continuing with our Bruticus tear down, pull apart, build back up from different generations. Now today we will be taking a look at Brawl, the Brawler.
And I will be helping in this review.
And I will be having help. Okay, for Brawl, who is, in my opinion, the best one out of all the Combaticons, because I just like the way he looks. His function is ground assault. He is a ball of barely contained rage and violence, with a hairpin trigger temper. He is very loud and obnoxious and a very powerful brawler. He is not quiet on any circumstance, be it in his tank mode or his robot mode. That's a little bit of the bios on Brawl. Now, we're going through basically 3 generations. This is 1980s Brawl. This is 1990s Brawl. This is today's Brawl. Now, as far as the Brawl from 1980s, we'll take a look at him right quick. He does have a Decepticon symbol on his top of his chest, along with some sticker wear down there at the bottom,
Which will become his chest in robot mode.
His turret can go all the way around, and on the front top side you have his sticker that reveals what he is: Decepticon or Autobot. And these were real big in the 80s. Now, as far as 1990s Brawl, he does not have it. Where 1980s did, 1990s do not. They did not put the sticker,
The faction symbol or the rub symbols.
okay, yep, the rub symbols or the faction symbols. And of course, today's time, this brawler just has no rub symbol anywhere. He has a Decepticon sign there and a little Decepticon sign right there.
And also another one on the other side of the tank.
There we go. The other side of the tank. Right there. So he basically has 3 Decepticon signs there, right there, and on the opposite side. His barrel can move up and down, and he does have wheels to help him roll. To get on to the transformation for G1 Brawl, it's very simple.
And this transforms the exact same way as the original G1 Brawl.
Right, it transforms exact the same way. You take them, pull them apart, pull the barrel up, take his legs, fold them down. You're just going to take him, pull down, and then there you have Brawl. See if we can get a good shot at that head sculpt right there. That is the G1 head sculpt of Brawl, with a big Decepticon sticker on his chest. Where this is G2 Brawl, and he has the same head sculpt, just a different paint scheme.
And he also has the G2 label here. It has the Decepticon symbol here and the words Decepticon here.
Right, that is the G2 logo. And these were Scramble City, so he can become a foot or he can become an arm. Either one, he can become both. So we're going to set him off to the side. We're going to set G1, G2, who looks like he's been in a bad paintball gun war.
And he also resembles the color scheme of G2 Megatron, the bigger version.
Yeah, now since you say that, I agree. He does kind of look like the G2 bigger Megatron, smaller Megatron, excuse me.
No, it was the bigger version.
The one where G.I. Joe was introduced into it. Yes, in the comic books.
And also has the lights and sound.
Yeah, that's the G2 Megatron, where they tried to infuse G.I. Joe at that time with Transformers. Right. Yes, I know what you're saying. Now, I'm going to let Colton transform this Brawl. This is the best one that I like out of all the today's Combaticons, because he just looks bulky, beefy. He looks like he's ready to get it on. Alright, here's Colton.
So to transform Combiner Wars Brawl, which is what this is called, you want to take the turret here and bring it forward, then come to the back here, separate these, and then they also tap in these tabs here to the insides of these here. Then you just untab these here, so that way you can extend them down, so that way you have the knee joint. Then for the front here, you want to, well, first I need to move the turret up. Take these sides here, untap them, and extend them out so they look like this. Then you want to take these here, which will become his elbows, untap them, and strain them out. Then you want to take his lower body here, which is his waist and his legs, and bring it forward, and then rotate his waist around. Rotate his arms down. Then come to the back here, push up his head from here, and then bring the turret all the way down. And supposed to? Okay. And you also want to take his waist and bring it up. So that it looks like this, but...
Let's see here, buddy. Let's see here. There it is.
Does it tap in?
Yes, it does.
Okay. We figured out how you're supposed to bring his waist. Like, transform the waist. And that is, you have to have it like this. Yeah, I know it's really weird, because you have this, like, gap here, which there's nothing for this to fill in. And that's the robot mode of Combiner Wars Brawl.
Combiner Wars Brawl. I do like his head sculpt. It is a very nice head sculpt. With the red eyes. Don't know if that's coming through. There we go. With the red eyes and his face plate and his sculpting on his head. I mean, they just nailed it. It looks awesome. Now, as far as articulation.
Oh, and for the robot modes, I like these better, but the Combiner Wars is okay because of that. Because I wish that there was something to fill in this. Because if his waist would, like, collapse all the way up, it would be a lot better, but...
Would be a lot more stabler. As far as his chest and where his bottom meet. But that's okay. That's alright. As far as the design of the way he looks, I think that he, to me, is the best one. Just like his bio said, he is the most beefiest and the most hair-triggered temper.
Oh, and he did had a gun that you can have him fit in either one of these hands, but we don't have that gun.
As far as articulation, knees, bend in, bend the leg back, straighten it out. He does have some ankle tiltage. Arms can go back and forth, ball joint at the shoulder. And these right here are kind of weird, but you can actually set his arms a little bit higher up compared to what they were, or you can actually kind of fold them down. I like the big stockiness look of him compared to his arms dropped all the way down. And of course his head can rotate back, forth, side to side, look up, look down, and depending on how bad, you know, he can even got an ab crunch and look up. And of course with this mode and this style, he comes with a hand foot gun, which I still don't really understand, but it is part of Bruticus's hand that he can turn into a hand with machine guns on him.
You also need to fold out the fingers here.
Yes, and he has fingers. Let's see. Which will complete the hand for the Combiner Wars Bruticus. So, and then there's his foot.
And you can have him hold the hand-foot gun.
Yes, you can have him hold it, or you can probably put it on his, will it stick in his forearm? Let's see. Yes, it will. Or you can have like a big barrel cannon. Just like that, right there. So, all in all, we will set Bruticus back off over here some.
You said Bruticus.
I'm sorry. Brawl. You are right. I sure did. I sure did. And we're going to set him to his like little minions. '80s Brawl. 1990s. And today.
2015.
2015. Well, that's about it for our review on Brawl. And stay tuned for the next one. Thank y'all for watching.
Are we going to turn these into their
We're
arms?
not. We can do that at the very last one. It's okay. We can do that at the very last one.
Okay. Thanks for watching.